We've talked a lot over the years about different tropes in anime. We've talked about character deaths, we've talked about cliche story arcs, and we've even talked about characters that love to fight. We've hit damn near every trope except the most important one. The one that ties every show's main character. The one thing that connects Gon to Goku to Naruto to Luffy. No dad. Yo, what is it with fathers in anime just not wanting to take care of their kids? This shit low-key be frying me, cause how are Baki and his dad closer than Gon and his, when all Baki's dad does is beat his ass? Ging and Goku low-key might be competing for the worst dad in anime. Ging left Gon with his Aunt Mito to go become a hunter and then just told him to go find him. Bro, you are 40, stop aura farming, just go stop by on his birthday, damn, he's just a kid. It low-key still isn't as bad as the shit he pulled with Leorio. Leorio pulls up on Ging essentially saying, hey, your son's about to die, you know, you should go see him, why haven't you go seen him? And you know what this motherfucking Ging said? He said, did Gon say he wants me there? What? I'm not gonna lie, that shit heated me up because Gon was in a coma, and even if he wasn't, you're his dad. You're gonna make him ask to see you? Anything to run away from that child support, huh? Fathers in anime are on average deadbeats. And I know there's exceptions to the rule, so don't be up in my comments saying, oh, but Kuba's a great dad, why are you so stupid and chopped? Don't write that. Right? This was a very funny video. I will show my grandma. I love you. Anyway, Kuma video is next week, so to prepare ourselves to talk about the best father, we've got to talk about the worst. Fathers in anime follow a really predictable set of behaviors. They're either deadbeats but cool, deadbeats but horrible, deadbeats and absent, or deadbeats and your enemy. And then you can have any combination of these, and the longer you pay attention to these sickos, you will notice them everywhere. I seriously don't know what it is about anime that always makes the dad such a bum. Like, you're telling me all these guys went out for cigarettes and milk at the same time? Go raise your children. Goku's been gone so long, Piccolo deadass adopted Gohan. I've been watching One Piece a lot recently, and One Piece might be one of the few anime I've seen that actually really have a lot of good fathers. Kuma, Odin, Zeph, Whitebeard. There really isn't a shortage of amazing fathers in this show. So how did we go from those guys I mentioned to Monkey D Deadbeat Dragon? Listen, dude, I love Agenda Peace as much as the next guy, but there is no agenda that can save Dragon from the reality that he is a horrible father. You don't see your son ever, apparently. You pop up one time in Logetown to pub stomp on Captain fucking Smoker, and then you dip back to Baltigo to just look east all day. Don't talk to me about no looking east. You are a bum. Go hug your son, you bastard. He's been through a lot. God, I hate the way some of these guys are depicted in their anime. It really bothers me sometimes. Like, why did my hero try and give Endeavor a redemption arc? Bro, don't talk to me about this. It actually heats me up. This guy was moving like prime John Jones, and he made his wife crazy enough to give their kid the Zuko treatment. He never raised any of his kids. Low-key, he was beating his kids harder than the villains would. I'm sorry, I know some people might not like what I'm saying because the moments that came out of this redemption arc were actually really good, and I'm not gonna argue with that. But dude, he did all of this, and you guys are just gonna let him get away with a notes app apology? Like, yeah, it's cool you feel bad after 20 years, but he's a certified deadbeat. I'm always so confused why fathers in anime are so garbage. Sometimes it makes me feel like the authors are trying to work through something, but like, can't we just have one good one? That's probably why I like Bleach so much. Not just because it's a good show, but because Ichigo's dad actually loves and raises his children, and he's a single father. So low-key, him and Kuma carrying the weight of every anime deadbeat like they're Atlas right now, bro. But seriously, why do anime characters on average have horrible dads? Probably for the same reason we don't got dads in real life. Easy character development. For a lot of shows, the deadbeat dad trope creates a kind of catalyst for the main character to move how they do. Or even if it's not a catalyst for the main character, it ends up being a very important section of the story. Like in Hunter x Hunter, Gon's overarching purpose is to find his dad. That's a catalyst that drives him forward. It's a lot different than in One Piece how Monkey D Deadbeat doesn't actually mean anything for Luffy. However, Dragon is the leader of the revolutionaries and they're a big part of the world of One Piece, so they have an effect on everything. I've talked a lot of shit about Attack on Titan for a lot of reasons, but nobody can deny that when Eren told his dad, In a flashback, he goes, on your feet, Dad. No, I actually started staring at my ceiling for 20 minutes. That was legendary. That's how you use the absent dad trope to its maximum potential. This very simple fact of his dad went to go join the circus ended up helping create one of the most amazing plot twists ever conceived. Fathers in anime are deadbeats. I'm sorry, there's just no way around this. I don't care if your favorite characters are Goku or Ging, they hate their kids. Bro, how is Vegeta a more present father than Goku when Goku literally grew up on Earth? Vegeta spent a week on Namek just spinning the block on different villages. He was evil. Why do they hate their kids?
That's my brother. 5 stars. That's my brother. Get kicked up, counting up bands, torn up foes.